Boom. Sandra from Paramount, California. Fox Hill Dreams. Samantha Hawkins. Philosophy. Cecile Kazemi. Punxsutawney Tina G. Huh. Bernadette. Watcher Soko. Hey. I am in the Shire. Welcome to another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad, and this is Storytime from New Zealand. Storytime, BDD in NZ. It's funny, Sandra is saying BDD is wearing a jacket. It's 95 degrees in the shade here. Well, it's winter over here, my friends. Winter. So, yeah, when I'm not wearing a jacket, that's, I guess, when I'm asleep in the bed with the blankets pulled around me. Let's see what the temperature is now. It is 58 degrees here. 58, which I don't know what that is in Celsius. Everybody talks Celsius temperatures. It's probably something like 13 degrees Celsius, my guess. Trump Reaper says it's 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit there in California. Maitel Cabelli says, so lucky you are missing this extreme heat wave in New York City. Well, I'll tell you this. I have been watching the local news here, and they didn't even talk about the heat wave in the United States. They're talking about the heat wave in London, in the UK, in the United Kingdom, and the rest of Europe is experiencing abnormally high temperatures. And, somebody needs to point that out to Senator Joe Manchin, who recently said that he is not on board for President Biden's climate change package. So he never misses an opportunity to underwhelm and disappoint the rest of the caucus. Oh, philosophy, thank you, with the conversion. 14 degrees Celsius apparently is 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you very much, my friend. Woof. Cecile Kazemi says it's 109 in Grapevine. That's hot. That's hot, you guys. That's very hot. Wow. Is it the whole entire United States? Tina G says it's 102 in Albuquerque. So yeah, I guess I should feel lucky to be in this cool temperature. Anyway, I got a bunch of fun things to cover, some not so fun things, despite the fact that I'm all the way here, halfway around the world in New Zealand. I do stay in touch with, keep abreast of the things happening in America because that is my home. It is where I am returning to. So sorry for you Trumpers who were, saying, "Are you going to stay there?" No. If you want to pay me to stay, if you want to buy me a house out here, I'll think about it. But then I'll probably just be a dual citizen. I'll be a dual citizen. You're not getting rid of me that easily. What do you think the defiant in BDD stands for? Huh? Yeah. All right. So let's see. First things first. There are a bunch of interesting things I've been learning since I've been here about New Zealand, things that make New Zealand different from the United States. For one, their money is very different. So this, if I had seen this in America, I would have thought it was a subway token, but that is like 2 or 3 decades ago. But this is actually a $2 coin. It's a $2 coin. And their money is very funny. It's fun. They have fun money here. You can see here, it's very colorful. Their denominations are different colors. Here is the $10 bill is blue. And it's like over here, it's see-through. You got a little bit of see-through stuff right there. It's very cool. It's got a picture of the, I believe that's a kiwi. And there's some kind of royalty, I suppose, on the back there. Who is that? Governor, I suppose. Here's the $20 spot there. This is green. The 10 is blue. This one's green. Excuse me. And this, oh, okay, this is a 50. This is purple. And that bird there, I'm pretty sure, is a tui, T-U-I. The tui is a beautiful bird, beautiful. It's blue, and it has these two white balls. Don't be silly, kids. just because I said balls. Two white balls under its chin. I know how funny that sounds, actually. And it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous bird. I attempted to get it on video, and it eluded me. I will try and get one before I leave. Also, some of the verbiage, some of the things they say here, it's very interesting. The way they speak here, like, so for instance, when we say these, they say these ones, and it's not just like one person; it's everybody. That's these ones. Yeah. Oh wait, I have these ones, right? And in America, we say grocery. Here, they say dairy. That's cool, right? Or bodega would be dairy, same thing. And that's what it is. Garbage is rubbish. And I was actually already, I've been saying rubbish for the past few years since wifey brought that over with her from New Zealand. And so that's what I say. One thing I don't say is aluminium. I'm still. They added an extra I to the word aluminum, and it's pronounced aluminium, which I guess sounds fancier. And then last but not least, we say Trump, they say wanker, tosser, but you automatically know who they're talking about. What's going on with that wanker over there? Oh, you mean Trump? Yeah. Yeah. So Trump is a wanker or a tosser. Let's see. Hang on. Let me just turn this off here. Jim Rubin, my friend, thank you. Thank you so kindly for the kind donation. Thank you very much, buddy Jim. And Tina G, thank you for the reminder for everybody to please smash that like button. It does help our algorithm on this channel. It helps more people find this content. So please do not delay. Do it now. Now. Okay. So anyway, this past weekend has been very, very interesting for me and wifey. Sandra from Paramount, California, thank you very kindly for the donation. Cindy wants to know if toilet paper is bum roll. Love, what do you say to that? Is that right? Toilet paper, is it bum roll? Is it loo paper? It's called loo paper. The loo. When you go to the bathroom, it's you're going to the loo. Okay. So anyway, we've had a very interesting time here, and I'm just going to switch to this right now. This was from like my first day or two here, this picture. But this picture here was taken in Rotorua. So Rotorua is south of where I am now. I am in Auckland, which is about 3 hours north of Rotorua. We took a drive down to Rotorua about three days ago, was it? Friday, Saturday. We went down there, and of course, I was very excited about it. Rotorua is known for its hot springs. It's known for its scenery, but I think mainly when you say Rotorua here, it's known for its smell. It smells like sulfur. And those of you who know what sulfur smells like know that it's not all that pleasant. It's smells a little bit like poop. Poop. Anyway, here was a little clip I filmed for you guys before I left. Hi guys, Brooklyn Dad here. Today it's Saturday here, but it's Friday over there where you guys are in America. And I'm here at the farm, and we are about to embark on a 3 hour trip, a 3 hour tour, a 3 hour trip to Rotorua, which is mostly famous for its hot springs, mud holes, I guess, mud baths, some luge, some activities and things, and on the way there, we're going to stop at a place called Hobbiton. And if it sounds familiar, because the word hobbit is in there, that's where the hobbitses used to live. Maybe they live still there. Maybe they still live there. I'm not sure, but I'm excited. It's a road trip. We got music. We got sandwiches. We got clean windows, and we got a gorgeous winter day. So I'll fill you guys in when we arrive later. So yeah, I was rather excited. I'm a simple guy. I was excited about the sandwiches, to be frank. Wifey makes excellent sandwiches, whether they are peanut butter and jelly, which is my favorite, it's all-time favorite sandwich, or there's chicken bacon out here that is delicious, and she's made some chicken bacon sandwiches with cheese that is delicious. The dairy out here is it's fantastic. Anyway, she drove 3 hours south, and I say she drove specifically because she's more comfortable with the roads. Not like I'm not comfortable. I'm fine with it. But I notice when I drive, she's not as comfortable. So, so it was a long drive, and she handled the responsibilities. And when we got down there, hang on, we went to this Airbnb that we booked, and it was just incredible. Incredible Airbnb. There's the view right there, right outside the door of our Airbnb. In fact, if I sat on the edge of the bed, I could look out the door and see the view of the lake and that little island out there you can see in the distance. This was our view. It was just fantastic. Here, this is me sitting on the bed inside the Airbnb, and there was like a little couch thing there, but you can see the water right there. It was incredible. We went for a little walk shortly after we arrived, just to see where we could get some food to eat. And we ended up settling on fish and chips. Fish and chips is a big thing over here, you guys. It's basically just fish and French fries, but the French fries they call chips. Yeah. The sunsets were just fantastical. Even when it was cloudy on this particular night, we lucked out. Like up here in Auckland, it's rainy just about every day, period. Just every day if it's rainy and or cloudy. But down there for those 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, we were very fortunate. We had nice weather. The weather cooperated with our agenda. Excuse me. So this is the morning. This is what we woke up to in the morning. The island there was covered by some fog or some clouds or whatever. Gorgeous. Sylvia Correa is asking, would I move here? You know, the situation would have to be just right. I don't know if we would ever move here. I think if we won the lottery, yes. If we could afford to live here, yes, but I would still want to retain my American citizenship so I could vote in the elections. I will always vote blue, no matter what. I will never, ever, 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 ever vote for Republican. Just so we're clear. All right? All right. I have not seen the Southern Lights yet, Sandra. Have not, but we'll keep an eye out for them. The COVID situation, Phil wants to know, what is the COVID situation? This is an interesting question. So the folks here are definitely highly attuned to the threat that is COVID, and they often take, they go to great lengths to take precautions. In fact, I would say probably about 70%, 70 to 80% of the residents here are wearing masks, everywhere, no matter what. And, when I'm expected to wear a mask, I will put one on easily. We have done that throughout our time here. Obviously, you're not going to do it where you are going to eat. So we don't wear a mask where we are eating. But yeah, our relatives are definitely COVID averse and have taken great precautions to keep the family safe. Okay, let's go back to our slideshow here. So this is the skyline. These are the cable cars, the sky cars or whatever. They call this the gondola. Yeah. The gondola is basically a sky car that takes you up very high to the top of this mountain. And here's a view from inside that sky car there. It's amazing. Amazing. And they take you way up to the top there so you can participate in this thing called the luge. Now, I believe in my promo to this show, I believe I did mention that I busted my ass, or I would explain how my ass got busted. Yeah, so the luge, let me just, there's me and wifey there looking over the scenery, which was just gorgeous. Once again, I'll say it was gorgeous. And apparently Rotorua is also referred to as Roto Vegas. Now, these little black cars here are called the luge, Luge, the luge ride. And you can see they have little handlebars on them. So the handlebars, you pull back to move forward, and you push forward to brake. And there are wheels under those little black things, right? Give me a second here. There we go. So I got on one of these things, and wifey had the common sense to opt not to. She just decided, nah, I'm good. I don't need that. She's already been there. Our kids have been on these things. Anyway, I was going down this mountain, top speed. I'm saying probably about 30, 35 miles an hour. And I'm slowing down where, around the curves, et cetera, et cetera. I'm slowing down, et cetera. But I hit this blind curve coming around, and I can't see what's on the other side of this curve. And lo and behold, there is a car with, there's a car with a kid in it, and it's stopped, and it's blocking the path diagonally, right? So what do? I try to stop, but I can't stop fast enough. I get thrown from this thing, and scuffed up my hand. These are the pants I was wearing that day. I don't know if you can see. These pants are ruined. Pants are ruined. And the person who was in the car behind me, they stopped by ramming into my right ankle. Somehow, I did not break my ankle, but dude was going very fast and then laughed as I sat there, writhing in pain. It was that kind of agony where you're like, it was like that, it hurt, really hurt. Hurt the elbow, whatever. So I was done. Luckily, wifey and I had an appointment, and like an hour later at this place called Hell's Gate. And let me find this. Boom. It was the Hell's Gate hot spring and rejuvenation mud therapy or whatever. And so I got to soak my body. This was the first time I've ever done something like this. Yeah, they laughed, Jim. Let me just say, Jim is like, they laughed. Dude, let me tell you this. Physically, I was hurt, right? But I think my pride was hurt even more. And I was like, man, they didn't even stop to ask if I was okay. They just like went past me laughing. Like, wow, you guys suck. Anyway, this is a thing where you actually dip your body into mud. It's hot mud, so it's okay. It's hot. The mud was hot, and it's apparently it has these rejuvenating, soothing qualities in the mud. So people were putting it on their faces. I put some mud on my face. I've never done that before, but I guess afterwards, we felt good. It was here's a view of after we finished with the mud. We rinsed ourselves off and then dipped our bodies into even hotter, just like spring water, hot spring water. So if you see this picture here, you see the steam coming out. That one was off limits. That was a natural spring, and I think we probably would have gotten like 3rd-degree burns if we attempted to dip in there. But these things are all over Rotorua, and that's why the town or the city is known for that rotten egg smell. Yeah. And this is us afterwards, just feeling all nice and smooth and tingly indeed. And then we went back home and found this, like I said before, this area has some of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen in my life. And it's fantastic. Then we went back up the skyline for dinner. We had a nice little buffet dinner, and the next day, here, this is the next day. We drove up, excuse me, on our way back home. Originally, we were planning on going to Hobbiton on the way to Rotorua. It would have been too much because this thing was way off the beaten path. Wifey drove us about, I think, 90 minutes down these single car roads with cows and sheep, et cetera, et cetera. Finally, we arrived, and Hobbiton is exactly what it sounds like. That is, it's a private farm where The Hobbit and scenes from Lord of the Rings was filmed. And it's really, am I an official Hobbit now? No, but this is where the hobbits resided. We actually saw Sam Gange's Hobbit hole, and they explained the photographic trickery that they used to make hobbits seem small and make Gandalf seem bigger. And it was very cool, very beautiful. Like the greenery, the grass and the plants were so lush, and they hired hundreds of landscapers and gardeners to keep this area looking as pristine and beautiful as you can see in these photos. And I'm not even sure if these photos do it justice, because it was just breathtaking. As I stood there, did I get inside? I did get inside one of the Hobbit houses. Here we go. Here's me and wifey here inside one of the Hobbit holes, and I don't know if you can see my expression here. Let's go one forward. That's that's my expression. This was a ton of fun. Going inside the thing. Are those pubs? Yeah, there was a pub there too. It was the Green Dragon Pub, I believe that was the name of it. And let's see. Claudia is saying the House passed a bill codifying same-sex marriage. That is great news. Did this just happen in the past few minutes? I need to find out, because if so, that would be hobbitacular. Nurse Mid says it looks like Scotland. So fantastical. Okay. Let me just... okay, I'm going to live tweet with you guys here right now. Let's see. Let me just do a thing here. Okay, boom. Great news. I'm live tweeting with you guys. The House just passed a bill to codify same, same. Why is my auto correct keeps trying to fix same into sane marriage? Boom. Philosophy says, I'm telling you guys, the Senate is compromised. So I agree in that two of our members of the Senate, namely Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema, are definitely compromised. But as far as this bill is concerned, codifying same-sex marriage, what I read is that there was a bipartisan and bicameral bill to codify same-sex marriage, and I believe it's this one. So it's bicameral. It means both the House and the Senate. So hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully this makes it across the finish line. It should. Meredith Powell wants to know, isn't cinema gay? She might be. I don't know. I don't know if she's actually come out with that. Here we go. Maital Kabeli says the bipartisan final vote was 267 to 157, with 47 Republicans joining with Democrats to vote for the bill. And that's good news. I wish we could see more of that. And Philosophy is cautiously optimistic. He's saying, wait, where's Philosophy? Yeah, Philosophy says, I will believe it when I see it. Yeah, I think Phil, your sentiments are probably more common than anything. Most people are in that mindset now because we're kind of shell shocked. All of us are shell shocked, with. I'll get to that in a minute. Let me just wrap up these pictures here. So again, Hobbiton, glorious, luscious, everything my eyes laid on. I literally felt like I was in a Lord of the Rings movie, and it just everything was so bright and colorful on this day. Was perfect. And that's me and wifey in the Green Dragon Inn having some what the hell was that? That was ginger beer. The other beverages that they were serving were alcoholic, so that was non-alcoholic. Jim Rubin says, you can be bisexual and still be a schmendrick. Good word. I haven't heard schmendrick since the 80s. Thank you for that. That's a good one. All right. So I said, let's get to, shell shocked. Man, so apparently many of you were watching Rachel Maddow last night when she had this expose. I don't know whether it was an expose or was a scoop or something, but it was a memo that came from Merrick Garland, and it stated that there will be no investigations without, no political investigations without the Attorney General being flagged or notified. And that kind of got blown up into something bigger than what it actually is. It's my understanding. As far as I understand, it's not some kind of new rule that says Donald Trump cannot be prosecuted. It's not. In fact, it's something that going back to Eric Holder when President Obama was in office and Eric Holder was his attorney general, his Department of Justice also issued the almost identical memo. Same thing. It just, how it just kind of came out, it kind of sounded sensational. It kind of sounded like, oh man, now you see that they're pulling the old switcheroo. I don't know. I kind of feel like Philosophy saying I'll believe it when I see it, because we've had the Mueller report, pulled out the rug from under us. We thought it was a slam dunk. I've seen a lot of tweets from my friend Don Wilson, who is rightfully pissed off and disillusioned and angry, rightfully angry that Merrick Garland allowed all of the obstruction charges against Trump. Remember, Robert Mueller said that Donald Trump could be prosecuted for obstruction as soon as he left office. Well, he left office almost 2 years ago against his will, but he left. He could have been prosecuted for that obstruction of justice, and he wasn't. So, makes a lot of people wonder what the hell is going on. Is Merrick Garland the right guy? Is he the wrong guy for the job? Does he not have the spine, the steel spine needed? Or People on the other side of that divide are saying he's just getting his ducks in a row. He wants to make sure that when he presents his case, that the charges stick. Now, those of you who were with me the other day when I was streaming the January 6th hearing, I think it was day 7, January 6th, and I had Renato Mariotti with me, and I asked him, a former federal prosecutor, what did he think about the likelihood of Trump being prosecuted, successfully prosecuted and convicted. And he was not optimistic. He's a prosecutor, and prosecutors tend to like, this is, the hard, cold reality. Prosecutors like a case that has a high percentage probability of conviction. They don't want to take on a case that's 50-50, that, a rogue juror can throw your case in the dumpster, in the rubbish, as they say here. So he wasn't optimistic. I think he was slightly more optimistic about the Fulton County case. I am very optimistic about the Fulton County case. I don't know what's going to happen with January 6th. I feel like the committee is doing everything that they can to lay out the facts for everybody to see. And the facts look damning as hell. It looks like he had intent when Cassidy Hutchinson explains that he knew that many of the attendees were armed. He's like, so what? They're not here to hurt me. That means he knew they were there, or they had the potential, they had the capacity to hurt someone, just not him. And if that is true, it seems like it's true, he's got to have some culpability right there, bare minimum. And, but yeah, here we got, Studio LB says he's worried about it being political, but not prosecuting them would be political. It's an excellent point. It's an excellent point. So I think right now a lot of us are frustrated about the glacial pace, the very slow forward progress. We're not hearing any leaks from the Department of Justice. Usually you would hear some kind of something, and I think we're conditioned to hearing leaks and drips and drabs of this information and that information. And we spent the past 2 years getting information from the media saying, this person's text messages have all this incriminating shit, and this person's phone records say this, so, excuse me. So it feels like more should have happened than has happened. But I think hold tight, guys. Just hold tight. There's nothing else we can do. We're not going to storm the Capitol. Okay? We're not going to do that. I joke, but I'm serious. We're not going to storm the Capitol over this. But I think the biggest danger is that if Trump is not prosecuted, I think there's the chance that people will be demoralized and will say, you know what? You keep telling me vote blue. What are you telling me vote blue for? And you give me nothing. What do you give me? Nothing. That could happen. I myself will have to fight hard inside my own self. I'll have to do some soul searching. I'll have to fight hard to fight that feeling. Because I'm kind of almost there too, Here we got every time I see it, this statement, it's no less true. Alaska Cindy says a failed coup is just a test run. Yeah. Look, just earlier today, a group of Democratic members of Congress were arrested 16 of them were arrested for peacefully protesting the abortion, the draconian abortion laws that are being passed across the nation. And it's bizarre. In the background, you have people who, like Ginny Thomas, for instance. Ginny Thomas, openly helping to plot the coup. The wife of a Supreme Court justice who has already made a ruling about January 6th. And nothing has happened to her. Nothing has happened to him. No legal penalty, nothing. You got people like Matt Gaetz, Captain Venmo, who are still walking around out there free. You had people who are defying congressional subpoenas left and right. What is the point of something being called a subpoena with the implication that there is some kind of legal jeopardy for defying? If there's no legal jeopardy being imposed, if there's no penalty for not showing up, then don't call it a subpoena. Call it a request. Call it a wish. This bullshit. Oh yeah, Punxsutawney Mo says what's really pissing him off is the SS. That's not Social Security. That is Secret Service text. Yeah. There's a whole lot of shenanigans going on and not enough accountability and not enough comeuppance. Come up, you uppance. By the way, you guys, last week I did film another interview series. It's about gas prices, and I'm just going to share with you a little snippet. This is going to go up soon. The actual interview, the whole full interview is going up soon, but here's a snippet of what I filmed. Good day, ma'am. Can I have your name, please?
Kathy?
Kathy?
Yes.
Great. Nice to meet you, Kathy.
Thank you.
I wonder now, how much did you put in your tank just now?
Oh, just $20 now.
Just $20.
That's 5.75 liters.
Is that more than you're accustomed to paying for your gas?
That's about what I pay now, yes. Yeah, it's gone up slightly, but
Does it make it difficult to get around?
not at the moment. No, it's fine at the moment. No,
Okay.
but,
Here's the main question I want to know.
yes.
If you had to assign responsibility to the increase in gas prices, who would you assign the blame to?
Well, Russia, unfortunately, at the moment.
I'm sorry?
I'd say probably Russia at the moment.
Russia.
Yeah.
Okay, so not the American president.
No.
Is that a ridiculous question?
Yeah, it is a bit, yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, the ridiculous question. Yeah, I asked her, what about the president of the United States? I mean, that was the furthest thing from her mind. The only place where the average Joe says, yes, gas prices, yeah, that's President Biden's fault because he's the president. Why you don't make the prices lower? I mean, if he had the ability to make them lower, don't you think he would do that because, everybody's on his ass? Or do you think he's somehow pocketing, extra change, from the higher gas prices? Is that what's happening? Huh? He's funneling money to himself from these. Come on now. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so I had a few other interviews with her, with other people at gas stations, and you will see that I'm probably going to post it within the next 12 to 18 hours with some snazzy new graphic touches, etc., that I have added myself. What's interesting is that I noticed that the gas prices here, when you pass by the gas station, you can see it says $3.10 for unleaded. Actually, it's gone down since I've been here. It's gone down from 310. Now in some places it's 285. But that's still very expensive here because it's 285 per liter. Not per gallon, per liter. And it's like 3.7 liters equal 1 gallon. So if you were going to buy 1 gallon of gas here in liters, that's like that's $12. It's like $12 for 1 gallon. So their gas prices here are extremely high. We're complaining about $5 gas. I think now it's down to $4.50 because the gas prices have been going down steadily for the past 30 plus days. We're bitching about $4.50. They're paying $12 gas per gallon here, but they still realize, oh, well, it's President Biden. No, it's the oil companies, or it's Russia, or it's the countries that are pumping the oil, that kind of thing. That's what I got from these interviews. So keep your eye out, keep your eye posted for those. Let's see. Yeah, good question here, Nurse Mitch. She says it's going down. I wonder if that's also Biden's doing. Of course not. It's only his fault. He doesn't get the credit for the low prices, only the blame for the high prices. That's how it works. That's what it is. Gas prices are rising all over the world, just like the temperatures. Indeed. Okay, so I can't stay with you guys here all day as much as I'd like to. Wifey and I have some things that we got to do, and we got to spend some time with our lovely relatives. So I did promise a game show, not a game show, but a guessing game. And we are going to play Name That Hall and Oates Song. Name That Hall and Oates Song. Okay, so you guys know what the deal is, right? I'm going to sing the lyrics to a tune. You have to listen and name that tune. Unfortunately, I don't have my bing. I don't have my cowbell. So pretend that I'm ringing a cowbell or something. I think I have a. Do I have a? Yeah, we'll use applause. If you get it right, we'll applaud. Okay. Let me go to the first one. Are you ready? All right. Here we go. What I want, you got, might be hard to handle, like a flame that burns a candle. The candle feeds the flame. Yeah, yeah. What I got, full stock. All right. What is that? What is that, you guys? Jim Rubin says, not a huge H&O fan, but I bet you know some of these songs. Like, what was that one? Anybody? Thoughts and dreams and scatter, then you pull them all together, and I can't explain. Oh yeah, well, you. Yeah, yeah. You make my dreams come true. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. Let's see who is at the top here. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. We got the Trump Reaper. The Trump Reaper with You Make My Dreams, followed by Meredith Powell. Misha Oliver, Philosophy, Foxhill Dreams, Watcher Soko, Veronica Tello, Valerie G, Tracy M, Samantha Hawkins, Bernadette, Sandra from Paramount, California, Claudia, Mike Tuckabelly says, this song is in a commercial. Can't remember for what. Samantha B. Yes, Jim Rubin, you are supposed to decipher a song that I am singing. That's how this game works. All right. Good one, you guys. Let's go to the next one. All right, this one I'm not starting at the beginning because the beginning would be too easy. If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you want to be free, you know, all you got to do is say so. When you feel cold, I'll warm you. And when you feel you can't go on, I'll come and hold you. It's you and me forever. Sing it! Let's see. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Nope. Here we go. Nurse Mitch at the top. There you go. We were looking for Sarah Smile. And Nurse Mitch is at the top, followed by Misha Oliver, Samantha Hawkins, Watcher Soko, Veronica Tello, Meredith Powell, That Damn Alaskan, Bernadette H, Monique Lee. Jim says, oh, I recognize that end part, but don't know the song. All right. Procrastination 10 says, Stairway to Heaven. Okay. Good job, you guys. Good job. All right. Let's see. What's the next one here? Here we go. And this one is just going to come down to speed, whoever's the fastest on this one, because everyone will know this. Are you ready? Here we go. She'll only come out at night, lean and hungry type. Nothing is new, I've seen her here before. Watching and waiting. Ooh, she's sitting with you, but her eyes are on the door. Come on, you guys know this. So many have paid to see what you think you get it for free. The woman is what? Let's see. And we got da 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 ra da 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 da. Okay, and we were looking for Maneater, and at the top we have Sylvia Correa. Good job. Very good job. And she is followed by Samantha B., Meredith Powell, The Trump Reaper, Samantha Hawkins, Cindy C., Misha Oliver, Nurse Mitch, Veronica Tello, Bernadette H., Zawatcher Sokol, Valerie G., Sandra from Paramount, California, Monique Lee, Claudia, Fox Hill Dreams, Jethro Tull Eater. It's Meredith Powell there. Dana from South Jersey, The Trump Reaper. Oh, she's a Trump Reaper, says Maneater is about New York City. I did not even know that. Didn't know that. Jim Rubin. Come on, Jim. You had to know that one, buddy. Come on now. All right, let's see what we got next. Oh, this one maybe not so easy. Here we go. You ready? I'm tired of playing on the team. Oh, it seems I don't get time out anymore. Oh, What a change if we set the pace face to face. No one even tried to score. Oh, and oh, I can feel the magic of your touch. And when you move in close, a little bit means so much. And ooh, yeah, you got to understand, baby. Time out is what I'm here for. Oh, oh, you guys are good. You guys are good. Let's see. One on one, I want to play that game tonight. That's what we're looking for. And we got the Trump Reaper at the top. Well done, Trump Reaper. Let's see. And she is followed by Nurse Mitch, Monique Lee, Bernadette H., the Trump Reaper again, Veronica Tello, Maureen Otto, Walter Soko, Meredith Powell, Samantha Hawkins, Sylvia Correa, Foxhill Dreams want to know, do I know all the words by heart? Not all of them, only most of them. Most of them. Dan Alaskan thinks BDD was an H&O fan. I don't remember specifically being a Hall & Oates fan, but I do know that their music was ubiquitous. It was everywhere back in the 80s, and I'm definitely a child of the 80s. Jim Rubin, still got nothing. Okay. You're going to get one of these, my friend. You're gonna. Okay. Here's the next one. You guys ready for this? Here we go. Shake it up is all that we know. Using bodies up as we go. I'm waking up to fantasy. The shades all around aren't the colors we used to see. Broken eyes still melts in the sun. The times that are broken can often be won. Yeah, we're so alone and soul really matters to me. Look around. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch. I'm out of touch. Okay, let's see who we got at the top here. Let's see. Meredith Powell is quoting Chris Rock saying, I don't know what Oates does, but Hall never had a hit without him. And at the top we have Meredith Powell with Out of Touch. Good job, Meredith. And let's see, who do we get? Tanya Vav is there. Bernadette H., Nurse Mitch, the Trump Reaper, Samantha Hawkins, Monique Lee, Watcher Soko. Get that ice on your back, Sheriff Scary. Veronica Tello. Okay, Cindy C., don't worry. Your brain will wake up eventually. I'm rooting for you. Okay, here's the next one. Ready? Here we go. Say it isn't so painful to tell me that you're dissatisfied. The last time I asked you, I really got a lame excuse. I know that you lied. Oh, my key is way off. I can't hit that high. Let me take it down a bit. Sorry, I'm not a good singer. Now wicked things can happen. You see him going down in war. But when you play in a quiet way, that bites it even more. Let's see if you guys can get that with my horrible singing. I'll be impressed. Tell me what you want and I'll do it, baby. Never mind. This is Say It Isn't So. Let's see. And who is at the top here? We got Nurse Mitch at the top. Good job, Nurse Mitch. Followed by Meredith Powell, Monique Lee, Bernadette H. Wicked things can happen. Watch a Soko. Samantha Hawkins. Okay. Here we go with the next one. Easy, ready, willing, overtime. Where does it stop? Where do you dare me to draw the line? You got the body, now you want my soul. Don't even think about it, say no, go. And I'll do anything that you want me to, yeah. And I do almost anything that you want me to, yeah. But I can't go for that, no. No can do. And let's see, who's at the top here? Trump Reaper is on fire. She's on fire. First guessing I can't go for that, followed by Veronica Tello, the Trump Reaper, Bernadette H, Nurse Mitch, Maureen Otto, Monique Lee, Watcher Soko, Meredith Powell. Hey, Jim Rubin, there he is. Jim Rubin got this one. I knew you could do it, buddy. I knew you could. Sandra from Paramount, California, Samantha Hawkins. Okay, here's the next one. You're a blah blah, and you're gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch, girl, but it's gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. Say money, but it won't get you too far, get you too far. Down, 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 down. Don't you know? Don't you know that it's wrong to take what is given you? Why? Why is that wrong? I'm sorry. That's not wrong. We were looking for a rich girl, and let's see who's at the top here. Oh, we got a new person here, Maureen Otto. Trump Reaper, so sorry. You were beaten by Maureen Otto by one. There's the Trump Reaper right underneath her. There's Meredith Powell, Sherry Scary, Maureen Otto again. Dale Hall does a good version of that with CeeLo Green on YouTube. Oh, I didn't know that. Cindy C, Nurse Mitch, Veronica Tello, Watcher Soko, Samantha B, Bernadette H, some Monique Lee. There you go. Jim Rubin again. There you go. Let's see. Samantha Hawkins, Fox Hill Dreams, Sylvia Correa, Sherry Scary had this on 45. Sandra from Paramount, California. Hello from to you, Aries Wanderer from Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. Here's the next one. Here we go. My friends wonder why I call you all the time. What can I say? I don't feel the need to give such secrets away. You think maybe I need help? Oh, I know I'm right. All right. I'm just better off not listening to friends' advice. Let's see what we got here. Oh, and they insist on knowing my bliss. I tell them this when you want to know what the reason is. All right, I've seen enough. And we're looking for Kiss on My List. And some of you guys were really confused by what I was doing here. But we got, at the top here, we got Veronica Tello. Good job, Veronica. Veronica, good job. Followed by Aries Wanderer. There's Nurse Mitch, the Trump Reaper. Samantha Hawkins. Claudia. Monique Lee. Philosophy. Good job, you guys. Very good. Okay, I think this is my last one coming up now. And this one, Sherry Scary, I had this one on 45. Are you ready? Here we go. I see you and you see me. Watch you blowing the lines when you're making a scene. Oh, girl, you got to know what my head overlooks. The senses will show to my heart. When it's watching for lies, you can't escape my eye. Da-da-da. They're watching you. They see your every move. Private eyes, they're watching you. Private eyes, they're watching you, watching you, watching you. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Cindy C. There she goes. Very good, Cindy C. Followed by oh, wait. Let's leave you up there, Cindy C. Followed by the Trump Reaper, Veronica Tello, Meredith Powell, Samantha B., Claudia, Samantha Hawkins, Nurse Mitch, Biba, Foxhill Dreams, Monique Lee, Aries Wanderer, Bernadette H., Watcher Soko. Good job, you guys. Very good. Apparently that one was a popular one. So what can I say? What else can I say? I can say that I have loved my time out here in New Zealand, and like so much so that I'm going to be sad when we leave. I am going to be very sad. I think the people are lovely here. My relatives are lovely. The people we're staying with, Aunt Julie and Uncle Bruce, they're fantastic people. Some of the nicest people you'd ever want to meet. And my nephew, who's adorable little. Oh, let me see. Now I remember what I forgot. I had some extra pictures I was supposed to show you guys, and then I totally forgot to load them. But let's see if I can find this here. Where is he? Oh, here he is. Yeah, let me go back to this. I'm going to share this with you guys. This is fantastic here. Share screen. Window. Here we go. Okay. This is RT. He's one of the most beautiful children ever. Yeah, he's so lovely. And he's a rainbow on your heart. You know, as soon as you see him, when he smiles, like however shitty you were feeling, that goes bye-bye. Yeah, it's wonderful. This is me and wifey and Aunt Julie and Uncle Bruce right there. Here's a picture we took at the top of a mountain, and this is one of my favorite pictures of all time. Right here. This is me and Lola. This is the kitty cat at the farm. It's one of my new best friends. What do we got? Oh, that's me inside the thing there. Hey. So yeah, we're coming back next week. I'm not happy about it, to be perfectly honest with you. There's no place like home, as they say, but boy, this is a close second right here. This place is a close second. You can't beat it. New Zealand. I highly recommend, if you get a chance to come out to New Zealand, you should do it. It's a long trip though. It's like takes almost 24 hours to get here. It's 2 trips too. So we have broken up our trips on the way back. What was that thing I was? Oh, Sherry's Scary. That thing I was in was the Hobbit, the Hobbit hole or whatever. I don't know what you call that. I think it's a Hobbit hole. Yeah, that was at Hobbiton. Oh, you must have missed the intro to this. Yeah. Lola the cat is cute, but there's a cat named Phoebe, and there's another cat named Smokey. Smokey is probably the chillest cat there. It's like our Mars. They both have the same soul. And there's 2 dogs. One is Coco, and the other one is Daisy. Coco is actually my daughter's favorite, one of her favorite animals of all time. What time will I be starting the watch party? Oh, for the last hearing. Is that the last hearing? Yeah, we'll be starting that probably about an hour before it begins. So that's happening in prime time, 8 p.m. Thank you, Samantha, for the reminder to talk about that. So the hearing is starting at 8 p.m. prime time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, which is going to be like, that's going to actually be a decent hour for me, for a change. I won't have to wake up at 3 in the morning. 8 p.m. is, give me a second. Oh, it's like an hour from now, just about. So yeah, I will be starting at 7 p.m. Your Thursday, my Friday. Yeah, one thing I will not miss is having to navigate both time zones. It's weird in my brain. 5 p.m. Pacific is when the hearing starts, but it's my thing is going to start at 7 p.m., which is your 4 p.m. California. We'll be starting in 48 hours. That is correct. Thursday, you guys. Thursday. Hey! Lindsay accepted the subpoena. Yeah, he didn't have any choice here. Veronica Tello is throwing this up. Lindsay accepted the subpoena. What was he going to do? Really? What was that whole thing? Was it just some false bravado? So stupid. Act like a freaking senator. Have some pride. Have some self-respect. Oh, well. Yeah, but here I am using the word self-respect in reference to Lindsey Graham, who once infamously tweeted, if the Republican Party nominates Trump, we will get destroyed and we will deserve it. That guy became, the suckerfish right under Trump's ball sack. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad. If you have not yet gotten your shot, please to be doing so. Also, seems like COVID is starting to spike around the place. So maybe it's time to start wearing the mask again. I could be wrong. But, if you were so inclined to do it, and if not, that's fine too. I mean, really, it is. We all know who we are now. But above all else, I will see you guys 48 hours from now. Your Thursday, my Friday. Roughly the same time. Same time. Yeah, exactly. Same time. Same channel. Actually, no. I think I will be streaming from the Really American channel. But you guys will know. I'll put out a promo and all that stuff. So I love you all. Peace. Wait, where's my controls here? Let's try that again. Okay. I love you all. Peace. I think I like this music for the outro. Yeah, I know I don't have the it doesn't have the same bump to it, but I like it though. Ho, Veronica Tello. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for that kind, generous donation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey. Foxhill Dream says, masks, wash, hands. Yes. Hey. All right, Jim Rubin. I'm glad you finally got some of those Hall & Oates guesses there, my friend. It's good to see that. Hey. All right, you guys. I love you all, but it's that time. You know what time it is. You need to leave.